system. In that we will see how to create database and tables. The database is the collection of various tables, as you know that in the beginning part. So how can you create database and how to create table, we are going to see in OpenOffice Base. So first you have to start OpenOffice Base. For that you will click on start button. From there you will select the OpenOffice Base software. So where you will find it, here you have to go to OpenOffice 4.0.0. You can choose any version. Click on this. From there you will click on OpenOffice Base, this one. When you will click on this OpenOffice Base, it will open base screen in front of you. So here, as you can see that here it is giving you select database. Here it is asking you what do you want to do. You want to create a new database or open an existing database file. So I'm telling you both how can you do this. First we will click on this open an existing database, means we want to work with the database which is already present there. So recently used, I am opening one database which I have created earlier, suppose invoice. We want to use this database, so I will click on this. It will open this database from this particular path, as you can see. Then click on this open button. When you will click on open button, or you can click on finish, it will open that database. So when you will click on finished, it is giving this screen. As you can see, here it is giving you this particular screen. This is the front screen of your OpenOffice Base. Here this is the tables. It will give you all the table list in this database which you have selected, because we have selected database which is already exist. There is one table invoice. Then it is query. If we want to create queries, we will click on this. If we want to create forms, we will click on this. This we will cover afterwards. So today we are going to see how to create a table using Wizard, or how to create a table in Design View. So because I have created this table earlier in this database, I am showing you what is there in this table. So you can see when I will click on tables, it will give me this screen. Here I have inserted one row, one record of this particular table. In this table there are 5 fields, as you can see: ID, second is customer ID, third is invoice ID, fourth is invoice date, and fifth is ship date. If we want to insert any other record, how can we insert it? I will click on this last field and click tab. When I will click on tab, it will move you to next row in first field. Then I will write another ID, suppose 102, customer ID is 1302, invoice ID is 5002. Then invoice date, we can insert any date like 6/4/2008. Then so here it is taking the date in the format of month, date, year format, and here we want to insert the date, suppose 25th. But we are writing 2009 ship date. As you can see, date, here the date format is there in the form of month, date, year. How can we change it? I will tell you later. So here go to file and save it. So it is ready-made structure, where if you have created your database, so you can do it like this. Then click on this close button. It will save this table. If you want to see this, double click on this. It will show you the same records which you have just inserted. So this is the way to open an existing database and open a table which is already exist. Now I am telling you how to create a table using Wizard, or create a table using Design View. So here, if you want to create a table, a new table using Wizard, so you can click on this, use Wizard to create table. Click on this, use Wizard to create table. It will give you this screen. Now what you will do, you will click on, we have to click on this category, which category database we want to create, business or personal. If you want to create business, so you can click on create, or if you want to click on personal, you can click on personal. So we can choose any Suppose you want to create a business account. From there you can select any type of ready-made table structure. Suppose you want to create an employees record. Click on employees. It will give you all these fields. Means in employee table, which is already present, existed, there are all these fields. Whatever fields you want in your table, you can click on that and click on this arrow. It will shift that field to the right side. Means that particular fields you are choosing. Then address is chosen. Then city we can take. Then you can take department also. We can take department ID also. We can take employee ID. Employee ID through which the employee will be traced. Then employee number, employee ID we can take employee ID. So these 5 fields, 4-5 fields we are taking. Employee name, first name is there of employee, first name of employee, first name we can choose also, and we can choose last name also. So these are fields we have chosen to create a employee table and as per our specific need. Now if you want to move this fields up and down, you can choose this. So we can choose this employee ID at the first field. So here employee ID becomes the first field, then employee name, first name, then employee last name. We want to get it upside. Last name, the address, city, department and department ID. Okay, now this is the structure. Now all the fields are set. Means our first field will be their employee ID, then first name, then last name, then address, city, department and department ID. Now we can click on this finished. That will create a new table with all this structure. As you can see, it is opened. Now our record is ready to enter. We can enter our records with these all fields. So we have chosen employee ID. Here ID is by default added because we have not chosen here any primary key. So computer here PC is already by default adding one ID. That will be there as the working as primary key. Here you can write 1. Then employee ID we can write one employee ID. Here 101 we are writing as employee ID. Then first name, suppose we are writing this Amit. Last name you can write Singh. Third is what is the address of Amit. You can increase the field width also like this. Address we can write SUND Sundar Nagar in the same way. City, suppose we want to write here city Bangalore. Of which department the employee is working, you can write here department. Suppose he is in purchase department. Department ID we can write here. Suppose department ID is 505. Then second ID we can press tab key to move the second record. Second employee ID is suppose 105. This can be any. Then here also you can write another name like Sumit Yadav in Vaishali Nagar. Now we are entering 2 records. Here we can write Mumbai. He is in store department. Then department ID is suppose 718. So like that we have inserted 2 records. Now we can click on save button to save the record. Now you can click on this close. Then you can see that in this database which is already existed, now there are 2 tables. One is employees. We have made this table using table wizard. So it is giving us this screen. When you click on employees, it will give you the same records which we have entered just now. If we want to add any other record, we can add again like this. Here we can fill the entries and it will be inserted. So this is the way to open an existing database and create tables using wizard. Okay, now I am telling you how to create your new database and you can create your table in that. So for that, what you will do, you will click on, we are just clicking on this, we are just closing this application. We want to save this because invoice database is going to modify. So click on this, yes, it will save this. Now again we are going to start it. How to open